Hello, Just Too Good here. Happy Throwback Thursday, and today I'm opening up the LEGO Paradisa 1994 Cabana Beach set. It has 145 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it retailed for $25 in the United States. So I got this sealed from eBay. All I have to do is slice through that. And all your parts come sealed on that tray. And the base plate is probably my favorite part because it only comes in this set. It has such a cool print to it, which has a little beach kind of design. And that only appeared in this set, and it's so cool to see it new and undamaged. So first of the minifigures is this little beach girl right here. Love the torso print, which is revealing a little bit of belly there. Wow, Lego. Either way, no back printing on her torso or face, anything. Of course, it's an older minifigure. I like getting this hair, little ponytail piece in red. That's always a pleasure to get in that color. Here's the male windsurfer. Pretty cool. I like his old life jacket piece, which I like so much more than the new one they use. He has an old male hair, a nice little mustache, and of course you could take off that life jacket to reveal the printing underneath, which is a torso that's, I think it was used recently, but I might be wrong. But it definitely is an old torso for Lego Town. Next is this other, I guess, female on the beach. Nice little torso. Haven't gotten it before, and she has a white hat. There's also a monkey in this set. Nice, because it's the old classic monkey style in brown with the yellow hands. Last is this waiter who has a nice tuxedo and a pink cup, which I do like getting on a little serving plate. But he has the same face print as the windsurfer, and he has the old male hair in black. So here is the Cabana Beach. It's all on that really nice printed base plate, which is 16 by 32. Very cool how that works with the prints on the studs. But either way, there's some vehicles which are just kind of flying off. But let's take a look at this part right here, which is my favorite part. So this part right here, which is where I want to start first, is the Changerooms, which is probably my favorite part of the set. Let me just remove this nice umbrella with a table, because that umbrella is actually, I don't think, a print that I have. But either way, these Changerooms actually have these door pieces in this exclusive pink color, because this pink color with these door pieces are exclusive to the set, so they don't come in any other sets in that color. The Changerooms actually have nothing inside them besides a mirror, which is a sticker. A little bit hard to see, and then you can see the same as with this change room right here, where there's a mirror stickered inside there. Also, there's a sticker right here, which is one that's across multiple parts, but people refer to as a stamp. Lego doesn't make stamps anymore because they could, they get damaged once you take apart the set. Either way, there's also this little radio, which is not an exclusive piece, but I always like that printed brick. There's this little drink area, which has the Paradisa sticker on there. There's also a drawer on the back in yellow, and a little, it looks like maybe like a nozzle or something that would have, the actual drinks inside there, the soda or whatever it is. There's some lounge chairs right here, which you can see one of the girls is lounging on there. And on the edge, this girl right here is fishing, and this fishing rod is a pain in the butt to put along. Like, these old fishing rods have always ticked me off because I hate putting the string through that little hole. But I like how in this set they have a little crab printed tile. That's a circular tile. Very cool piece to get, and that's actually pretty rare. It only comes in one other set. Here's a look at the top of the change rooms. Keep in mind that there's nothing on the back of this set. There's this little area right here, which I like how they use these little rounded off top little panels right there. That's pretty nice to get with these little branch right here, and a nice parrot piece, which I haven't seen in so long. It's kind of nostalgic to me. And then there's also this tree right here, which is where I put the monkey of the set, which uses that old kind of tree build, which I really do not like that palm tree build. Those are kind of a pain in the butt to put on because how they're connected, if you don't know how they're connected, is each of these little parts are detached like that, and you got to connect them one by putting them almost like a ball joint, and it's just a pain to put on. There's also a little flower right here. The only advantage of that ball joint build for the tree is that you could kind of position it as you'd like, because they do work a little bit like a joint, so you could tilt it around. There's also the waiter who has a little pink cup, which is very cool to get. I do like getting the cup in pink. And there's this little dock right here, which is a pretty nice build. Last but not least, I want to take a look at the sail build, which uses this nice little sail piece. This material they still use to this day for these sail type pieces. It's kind of like a glossy plastic, and that's on a surfboard piece. And there's also this nice little motorboat, which I remember they sold as a separate set, which was just an impulse set back for Paradisa. You can see that I like the little motor part in the back, which you can see just kind of popping out right there. So that's it for the Cabana Beach build. Very neat build overall, and I'm very satisfied on how this came out. Now let's take a look at some of the stuff included in the box, and then the final verdict. So here's the box. It has a $20 box size from, I think, back in the day. And the back has all these cool little scenes and everything, and some alternate builds, which are always fun to see. Also included in the box, a catalog right here, which we'll take a look at another time, and the instructions, of course, which don't have any advertisements, because I don't think they put the advertisements back in the day on the instructions, unless it was like a leaflet of paper. So let's take a look at the final verdict. So overall, for Throwback Thursday, Cabana Beach is a great set. It was a very cheap set back in the day for $22, which was a good price because a lot of the other beach sets in Paradisa, the ones with the base plates and everything, were more expensive than this set. So this was a cool alternative. I like the Cabana build where they have the changing rooms. I think that's something I don't think I've seen in any other LEGO sets. The little side builds for the vehicles, I don't need them, but I do know why they added them in because, you know, add to the beach scene. And the minifigures themselves are pretty neat for me, who don't have a lot of older town sets. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this Throwback Thursday look. And tell me if you guys want to see more Paradisa reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.